What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be about this online auction that I'm running. A lot of times when we're buying things at yard sales, estate sales, auctions, especially auctions, we get huge box lots. We might want one thing in a box that's worth reselling on eBay, and then the other 10 items in that same box are just kind of like yard sale items or stuff we don't necessarily want to deal with. Or a lot of times we have some overstock inventory here at the warehouse that's been listed on eBay for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. It's not really moving or getting a lot of interest on eBay. So what I like to do is there's a local auction around my town, and they have a good online platform where you can have online auctions. Now I started off, I tried to consign some stuff to the guy, but he was just too busy to do the work himself, and the auction didn't work out that great. So then his idea was to let me be an admin on the site. So now every couple of months or every few months, I'll run one of these auctions. This particular auction that I'm running this time has 260 lots. So what I do is just pull like all this stuff like I just told you. I take pictures, I put it on this online auction. Every bid starts at $5, so you have like a 99% sell-through rate. It works out really good. This will be the fourth one I've done. I get several $1,000s every time, so it's a nice like influx of cash or money back into my business that I can reinvest on things that are going to sell faster and better than these items I'm liquidating in the auction. Although I do like to put some good stuff in the auction. Obviously, you want to entice people to come and bid on the auction. So I put like silver coins in there. I put some really like high-end sports cards in there that weren't selling as fast as I would have liked on eBay, and then a bunch of other items. So I'm going to show you guys what the auction looks like. It just started today. It ends Thursday and the pickup is Friday. Today is a Monday. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. I'm going to show you guys where we're at. The bidding just started at 5 a.m. this morning, and right now it's not even 8 o'clock yet. So we don't have much action yet because it literally just launched. And on this site, there's a couple auctions, like one ends today or tomorrow, and then one ends like on Wednesday. So those auctions are ahead of me on the main page, so people will have to scroll down to the third auction to see mine. So I know we'll get some action today and then the next couple days, and I'll just update you guys as we go and kind of tell you guys where I'm at until the final hour, and we can see what we actually finish at. So it's exciting. I love doing this. I love getting those big fat checks and getting rid of a bunch of stuff at once, clearing out a lot of space, and then just kind of like getting a fresh start or a reset and purging all this old stuff that's not moving. But I'll show you guys what's going on with it right now. Alright, so here's the auction, and like I said, we currently have 260 lots. So we got some coins, paper money, shoes. There's a signed Alex Rodriguez with the COA. I had this on eBay for several months and with no action. So we got knife lots, just some antiques, collectibles. There's some larger items. I picked this up for $10 because it's like brand new and I knew it would sell for a lot more locally. We got some interesting stuff here, some old golf clubs, paintball gun, some DVD lots. I usually sell these at yard sales for $1 each, but you pull out hundreds of DVDs at a yard sale, you're gonna only sell a couple dozen. Then you have to repack the rest away till the next yard sale. So this is a good way to liquidate everything. We got shoes, clothes, watches. This is some sublimation t-shirt press so you can make your own shirts. There's some airsoft guns. We got collectibles. There's autographed basketball. We got some jewelry. More sports cards. These are good sports cards too, guys. Look, we got Kobe Bryant rookie, Kevin Durant rookie. Now these cards are probably worth like $20 or $30 each. They're not like hundreds of dollars, but they should fetch decent money to a collector. Then we got some more antiques, collectibles, more of the same. I sell these new Invicta watches on eBay. These are like 4 that I had listed for maybe like $70 or less. So I threw them in the auction because I know they'll sell well here. Got some Fenton glass, more of the same. Lots of antiques, collectibles, vintage electronics. As you guys can see, this is a cool piece signed Michael Keaton Batman 8x10 photo. Got more sports cards, some advertising signs and mirrors. We got some glasswares, some Star Wars action figures, and then just a few more things. Got some golf clubs in there. Some cool stuff, guys. So the last one I did, I think I ended up getting a $4,000 check. So if I could get at least, you got to sell $5,000 to get a $4,000 check. So that's kind of my goal. I'm hoping I can reach around $5,000. The website that this is on takes 20%, which is fair to me, and I get 80% of the money. So if I could get a $4,000 check out of all this, I'd be more than stoked. So I started reselling almost a decade ago, and one of the hardest things for me to find was a really good outlet for all the outdated inventory and like overstocked inventory I get. Now, typically before I found this online auction platform, I was like having multiple yard sales a year, like 2 or 3, to purge a lot of this inventory. But the problem is you bring out so many stuff, 10 bins full of inventory, and the problem is you sell a lot of it at the yard sale, but inevitably you have to take 5 bins back to your warehouse or in your garage or whatever. And then I was donating a lot of stuff as well after the yard sales because I wouldn't want to put it back in my warehouse. So this is like the best thing I've found to liquidate like overstock inventory and just like purge out a bunch of stuff that's basically in my way, and I can kind of like keep it fresh around here and keep my inventory fresh. So if you're kind of in the same boat as me and you're buying a lot of inventory for your eBay store, you really need to find an outlet on the back end to get rid of stuff that's not selling through fast enough. Or if you buy like a big collection of, let's say, Funko Pops, you definitely want to sell the really good ones on eBay, but some of them are only worth like $8, $5. So it's good to like lot those up and sell them in like an auction format. Now, if you don't have a good online auction platform in your area, because I know that this is kind of unique, and it's not going to be everywhere, there's always like auction houses close by. I'm sure no matter who you are, if you're watching this video, you can go on auctionzip.com, type in your zip code, search within 100 miles or 50 miles. You're going to see several auction houses within that radius. So you just want to kind of like explore those auction houses as options to dump a lot of your inventory. You can consign your stuff to an auction house. So if I wasn't able to use this online auction platform, I would find one of my local favorite auctions around here, and I would just take my stuff to them and have them sell it in their auction, and they cut you a check on the back end. It's a really great deal because you just run down there, drop your stuff off before a few days before the auction. The auction house will take pictures of it and add it in their preview. Then people can come and preview it before the auction. So at least you're getting rid of a bunch of stuff at once, and you're getting some money out of it, as opposed to like it just sitting around and collecting dust or donating it because you're tired of looking at it. So that's just another option for you guys. I just wanted you guys to think about that as you watch this video. So this is the admin page. This is like what I see when I'm editing these auctions and kind of creating them. So you can see here, just, we just started at 5 a.m. today. We have $100 worth of bids at 20 bids, 260 items, as you can see. So I'll keep updating you guys as the days go. We have 3 days, 10 hours till this is over. It ends on Thursday evening. So what I'll do is I'll update you each day with the totals, and then obviously at the end of the auction, I'll update you guys with the final sale price and what I'll net off of all these sales. Okay guys, it's Tuesday morning. This auction's been running a little over 24 hours. Now right here it's showing $667, but that's not the actual total. This was the last time I checked yesterday afternoon, and this window is just still up here on my browser page. So we got quite a few bids yesterday. Now let's see what happened overnight and see where we're at now. It's about 8:30 in the morning. Refresh. Boom! $1,756. Let's see what our breadwinners are here. It's going to show us the lowest first, and I'll probably have to click it again to show the highest first. Yeah, so let's see what the highest first are. So yeah, this Disney collectible castle, that's really expensive. They sell for a couple hundred on eBay, but I was worried about shipping and everything. But you could see in one day, like, it's already up to 61. I think I paid 70 for it at an auction, but I just didn't want to risk that one because I've had quite a few returns lately, and I just wanted to get that out of here because I was figuring it might be a nightmare. We got this signed Batman photo. I sell those for $50 on Mercari, so we're almost already to the full value of that. I had this for like 45 bucks on eBay. I wasn't even selling. We're already up to 36. This little die-cast coin bank, I was gonna list for $20 on eBay. We're up to $36. That's probably the most shocking one. signed basketball 32, and then so yeah, we got some good action on some of these items here. And we're already up to $1,756. It's Tuesday morning. This ends Thursday night, so you have 2.5 days left of bidding, and I'll update you guys again tomorrow morning. All right, guys, it's the next day. It's Wednesday morning. Let's see where we're at as far as the auction goes. I know usually this is like the middle part of the auction, so usually you're getting a lot of interest in the auction around this point, but you're not actually getting a lot of bids, which I noticed last night. So we're up to $2,065. We have 808 individual bids on our 260 items here. So we're up to $2,065. I'm hoping that we can at least double that by the end of the auction. It'd be great to get $4,000 gross, but it'd even be better to get $4,000 net. So I'm hoping to get north of 4,000, but so far we're at 2,000. Today's Wednesday, so the auction actually ends tomorrow. So we need a lot of action over the next day and a half. But as auctions typically go, most of your action is going to be the last final hour anyway. All right, guys, it's Thursday. It's the final day of the auction. Everything starts to end tonight around 6 p.m. Right now, it's like 7 a.m. in the morning. This isn't accurate. This is from yesterday, so I'm going to go ahead and refresh it and see what happened overnight. All right, so we're at 1,129 bids, $2,564 total. So, you know, at the last final hours of auction is when there's the most action. So we were really hoping to get over this number way over 4,000. I think I will get there, believe it or not. I would like to be a little bit over that actually with the kind of stuff I put in this auction, but I'll definitely be happy if we get 4,000 total. But I'll keep you guys in the loop and we'll see what happens tonight. All right, guys, it's auction pickup day. People are gonna start showing up here any minute, but I'm pulling out the orders of people that bought 5 or more items. So when they show up, I won't be like digging around looking for their stuff. And then I have everything that was in the auction back here on these shelves. This is my second warehouse next door, guys. And they're itemized, and you can see I use this painter's tape and I put on each row, or I'm sorry, on each shelf, exactly what's on the shelf. So everything's got an assigned number, and then whenever I'm looking at their invoice, I can see what items they bought, and I can pull this quickly without having to dig and look for items. This is a good inventory system too. If you're a small-time seller, you can, you know, give each item a number and then keep them stored in numerical order, and then write on each shelf what items are left on that shelf. So the auction's completed. Everything went well. I actually did the pickup day yesterday. As you guys saw the little snippet of footage I had, I didn't really have a lot of time to film, obviously, because I'm pulling all these orders as the people come. There's probably like 40 or 50 individual buyers for these 260 lots. So it's cool. We have the pickup day one day from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock, and you have all the people come and pick up their items. So it's like a one-day purge. It worked out really good. We ended up with $4,500 gross sales. Now we have to give the person that operates this site 20%, which is fair to me, because honestly, when I'm selling things online, between the fees and the shipping and the cost of materials to package and ship, and even my time, I'm easily spending 20% of fees on any given sale anyways. So we were able to generate $4,500 in gross revenue. Our goal was $5,000, so we got close, but we didn't really get there. But I'm still happy because a lot of this stuff, in my opinion, was like yard sale quality stuff or junk. I did put in some good stuff to kind of entice buyers to come along, but it worked out great. So with the guy taking his 20% cut, we're gonna get a check for a little over $3,600 when it's all said and done. So all in all, it was a great sale. I'm going to do another one of these in a few months, and I'll definitely bring you guys along for that journey as well. Around here in Florida, we have snowbirds, which are people that generally go up north in the summertime when it's hot as balls down here. And then when it gets really cold up north, they come down here for the mild winters down here. So that being said, there's a huge influx of extra buyers at every auction, including these online auctions. So I'm probably going to try this again in January when the snowbirds are here, and those people usually have deeper pockets and they might bid up some more of my items. So with any luck, I'll do like the same quality auction, and maybe we'll get over that $5,000 threshold next time. But again, the main reason I'm doing this is to clear up space in my warehouse and to get some money back from all this stuff that's just sitting around or stuff I'm tired of looking at, or just stuff I can't sell online, or things I would generally put in a yard sale. So we're going to take all that money, we're going to reinvest it over the next few weeks, and we're going to get some good quality inventory that we can flip for even more profit. So, we'll take that $3,600, and within a couple of months, I could probably turn it into like 10 grand, It's all about the grind, just getting out there, pounding the pavement, finding the deals, finding the good flips, and just getting to work, staying busy, being positive, being an optimist. Don't fall into the negativity that all these people online and just generally speaking have about why you shouldn't do this or why you shouldn't do that, or why there's a recession coming, or all that's bullshit. If you're out there working your ass off and putting in the time and the effort, you will definitely be successful regardless of the landscape of the current economy. Now, even through COVID, for instance, when everything shut down, online sales were absolutely booming and my sales doubled, and I had some ridiculous months. I had definitely had my best sales months through that time because there was more buyers sitting at home just shopping online. So always try to kind of like look at things more optimistically. Even if you're naturally a pessimist, try to train your brain to be a little bit more positive. Listen to motivational speaking on YouTube while you're working. Listen to songs that, put out good vibes and not negativity. Things like that take you to the next level spiritually and give you a little bit better work ethic as you move along. And just some of that stuff just resonates with you and kind of changes the way you are as a person. So you got to feed your mind and feed your soul every once in a while in this business. But as of right now, I'm rambling on and on, so I appreciate you guys for watching. This was a great video. Everything was successful on my end, and I hope everything's successful on your end. And if it's not, just keep pounding the pavement, put in the work, and I guarantee you things will go your way sooner or later. But thanks again for watching. If you like this kind of content and you haven't subscribed, do that for me already. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for the continued support, and until next time, peace.